thing for people to do is go follow me and look. You can, my newest venture is a TikTok account called Zombie Wellz, Wellz, because Zombie Wellz with an S was already taken. But
Zombie Wellz with a Z works better with the zombies.
Yeah, right, there you go.
Yeah.
But, so what I found is, especially on really technically complex well issues, right? I mean, things that are happening 3,000 or 10,000 feet below the ground, fluid dynamics, physics, engineering, right? Very technically complex issues. You have to make them interesting to the average person, and they have to be able to grasp what you're talking about. And so I can quickly start talking about hydrostatic heads and pressures and all these things, and people's eyes glaze over and they're lost. But if you show them a picture of a well that's got salt crystals all over it and black crude and it's bubbling gas, and you put some creepy TikTok music on it, and you say, on today's episode of Zombie Wellz, we introduce you to the Estes number 3. And I totally stole this from a lady who's been on TikTok for a long time, who in October does creepy lake months, or spooky lake months, she calls it. And so she does a deep geological dive into various water bodies, and she's fascinating. She's got over 1 million followers, and she's great. And so in my mind, how you do this on any subject matter is you find your niche, you get compelling visuals, and you match that with a little bit of education, and people want to learn. They're interested, and it makes it accessible and interesting and, minute little tidbits. And so I'm actually going to follow up. We're in the process right now of creating a new website that it'll be interactive, where they can go and click on a map, and they'll be able to click, and they'll be able to see pictures of the wellbores. They'll be able to get the old records, because everyone's looking at it from a different perspective, right? So if you've got an average citizen that has no idea about oil and gas, my goal isn't for them to start learning the nuances of hydrostatic heads. It's for them to say, this is probably something that could be impacting my life. We all need groundwater. I'm going to talk to my neighbors about the election, or you know what I'm saying? I just want to get people interested. I want them to know what the Railroad Commission does, kind of thing. Whereas my motivation for the industry is very different. My motivation with the industry is I want every single subject matter expert who has something to contribute, that wants to know about this and wants to contribute. I want them to be able to access the information and then help us figure out what's actually going on.